Previously on Blue Healers.
You can't go back in there.
For Christ's sake, Joe, I can't just leave him in there. Here's a hand, buddy. Hey, put some camera.
Hey! What do you think you're doing?
This is my house.
This is a crime scene until I say otherwise.
Speculation is that revenge may have been the motive behind this fire.
You got another one.
It's downwind from the house. Well, what does that mean?
Means it might have started from an ember coming from our place.
Almost 1,000 hectares of grassland and bush have already been destroyed. The fire front is now some 2 kilometres long.
They think that an ember from our house fire started that, mate.
You're drunk, weren't you?
I was not drunk. Mate, you don't know what started this second fire.
Yeah, well, that's why I'm going out there to find out.
Fine, so don't go dumping on Ben. Do you do now?
I'm here to get to the bottom of this, not to protect your mate.
There is a rumour that the fire is a direct result of last night's house
I'm
fire.
not about to speculate on any rumours.
There's traces at Kero. There's about 10 hot spots. It's been started with a drip torch.
You're suggesting it was one of my people. We are not suggesting that, Dan.
I am saying that it's possible.
Do you think it was lit by a firefighter?
Could be anything worse than a firebug. There's vultures like him who turn them into bloody celebrities.
Firebug, so it was arson. And just to prove that courage is not dead in the country, here's that remarkable footage of one young fireman's heroism during last night's house fire.
How'd you start the second fire?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Where did you go when you got separated from your
They need me back at the fire.
Sit down. You're not going anywhere.
Well, you better charge me then, or else I'm out of here. What's your reaction to the rumour that Wayne Bayless is the main suspect in these arsons?
You bloody parasites.
Senior Constable Stewart, isn't it, the survivor of the house fire?
Get that thing out of my... Come on.
Come on, get out of here. Get out.
Where's me footage?
Fighters. Thomas Unit member Wayne Bayless is reportedly missing in the Acacia Way blaze.
Let's change direction.
He died a hero.
Wayne died doing something he loved. Something he thought was important.
How many more evacuees can you fit in?
Well, you reckon have a look around. Why, what's happened?
2 more fires have broken out. One up west heading towards Widgery and the other one coming up Flat Gully.
And they're both deliberately lit. Well, it's not Wayne this time, is it? And maybe it never was.
Wish I could say it wasn't.
What are you doing? You got no right to come barging in here.
Idiot.
Hey! Enough of drinking birds down my house.
Hey,
Accident!
PJ.
Accident like you started drinking this stuff, eh? This was an accident too?
Back.
Ben, no!
If I'm a bastard for destroying a bottle of vodka, what are you for destroying my house?
But he'll be in soon.
Problem?
No, everything's fine.
Mr. Earnshaw, what can we do for you?
You can arrest the lowlife who looted my house. Must have broken in when you made me evacuate. So much for any sense of common decency.
What was taken?
My digital video camera. Brand spanking new it was, too. Not to mention my mobile phone.
I'll just grab the details.
You don't need to investigate. I know who took them. He lives right next door, the little bugger. Young Shane Franklin.
Isn't he your mate? The trainee detective?
I don't have any mates.
We need to ask you a few questions about your movements yesterday.
Sure, go ahead.
You were evacuated from your house at Woodlands Road?
Everyone was, yeah. It wasn't safe to go back there till the morning. And I guess it doesn't help you, pinpoint the time of the burglary, does it?
Burglary?
Well, that's what you want to talk to me about, isn't it?
Absolutely, but we didn't mention it. I mean, how'd you know about it?
I've got a few things I can share with you. Access was via a window, with the use of a crowbar or similar implement.
Whoa, hang on. You took notes of the burglary.
Wasn't that the right thing to do?
Why did you do it, Shane?
You've always told me it's important to keep an accurate record.
No, not the notes. Why did you steal Peter Earnshaw's video camera?
I didn't.
Okay, let's start again.
Mr. Earnshaw was burgled too? Interesting.
2? What, you mean your place is knocked over?
Someone broke into my office and stole my laptop.
So that's 3 houses in the Woodlands Road area that have been knocked over.
All the burgs took place while the occupants were evacuated.
So we're looking for a local, an opportunist, someone who's been in all 3 houses.
Like a neighbour?
Or a handyman. Someone who knew what they were looking for. Earnshaw's video camera. Shane's computer had an editing program on it.
Someone who sells amateur footage to the television news.
Ted Lucas.
Papa Golf Golf 317.
No, we haven't seen him, but we're on our way back now, so we'll keep a lookout.
Get back as soon as you can. We're one man down until Ben comes in.
Yeah, we're on our way. Tess is expecting Ben to work today.
Yeah, we are a bit stretched.
The poor guy's got concussion and smoke inhalation.
The poor guy just burned down our house and everything we own.
One Imperial Hotel special breakfast coming up, delivered specially to your room. Just don't think I'm ever going to make a habit of it, because I'm not.
Not really hungry.
Hey, come on. Fried eggs, tomatoes, bacon. How about some coffee?
Oh, yeah, a cup of coffee's really going to fix everything.
Looks like you had a bit of an accident, eh?
Leave it. I'll clean it up.
How about I get you some clean clothes?
Why?
So you can get dressed and get out of here and get back to work.
Chris, this is all my fault. PJ's house, all these fires.
This is the hottest summer on record. You know, bushfires were bound to start.
Already caused the death of that young guy.
Look, Ben, you can lie here feeling sorry for yourself, convincing yourself that you need another drink, or you can get the hell out of here and try and help your mates who are working their bums off trying to find the mad bastards who are trying to set fire to this town.
I take it Stuart won't be coming in.
I think he needs a bit more time, boss.
If his head's still not right, he shouldn't have been released from hospital.
No, it's not his head.
Thomas, please send it.
Why do I get the feeling this has got something to do with PJ?
Yeah. No.
But don't tell me. He lost his temper.
He's under a lot of strain at the moment.
Just to be sure, I would contact the CFO.
I can imagine what it must be like to lose everything.
Ben has lost everything too.
Yeah. No, that's fine. That's good. Thank you.
God knows if he'll ever be able to tune it. It's Daniel's, but he doesn't play it anymore. He was more than happy for you to have it. I know it's not the same as the one kids gave you, but at least if you can think of this guitar as that one, then you won't forget the thought behind their gift.
It's very kind of you. And Daniel. You know, I was playing it the night of the fire. Trying to.
I'm sure it was an accident.
An avoidable accident. If I hadn't been drunk, none of it would have happened.
How drunk?
Legless. Off my face. Full as a goog.
Well, I'm sure you're not proud of that.
Oh, no, I'm not proud at all.
We need you back at work, Senior.
Oh, I don't think I can.
Listen, we've got at least 2 arsonists, a looter, half the town being evacuated. We need you.
Yeah. All right, I'll just have a shower and get myself together.
You want me to wait?
No. I'll be a minute. I'll meet you back there, eh?
How long has he been drinking?
Oh, look,
Chris, I'll find out whether you tell me or not.
Look, it comes and goes.
How long?
Well, pretty well ever since his first wife came back.
I had no idea.
Look, it's not like he's in here every night at closing time. It's just that he always drinks a fair bit and he always takes a bottle home.
Had he been drinking this morning?
Not since PJ smashed the bottle, no.
I don't know what else to say to him.
Senior Sergeant, would you be able to confirm a rumour circulating that the first house fire was started by one of your constables?
Where did you hear that?
Well, I can't disclose my sources. Is it true?
It was an accident.
Well, maybe an interview with the constable in question would clarify that. Ben Stewart, isn't it?
No comment.
Well, if he's got nothing to hide, why shouldn't he face the public?
There's another fire.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. Cole, come on. Show us where it is, mate.
Just to hand, yet another fire has broken out in the Mount Thomas area. Details are sketchy at this stage, but this brings to 3 the number of fires being fought at this time.
That's better.
You reckon?
How long has Tess known Josh, anyway?
Long enough, apparently.
Well, mind you, he's pretty cute.
Yeah, whatever turns you on.
And he's a doctor, he'd have to have a bit of cash.
Yeah, he's practically perfect.
Okay, folks, now here's the latest update on the fire situation in Mount Thomas. It seems another fire has broken out, this time on
White
the
panel van,
Wintry Road.
PGG 317.
Mount Thomas 308 to Mount Thomas 900.
Go ahead, 308.
We've just sighted Ted Lucas's panel van, and it looks like he's doing a runner on us.
Stay on him, 308. What is your location and speed?
Well, he's just turned west onto Ketcher's Gorge Road. He's refusing to pull over.
Receive that. Keep up the sit reps. They're in pursuit of Ted Lucas.
Right, well, they're making another announcement now.
Let's go live to CFA headquarters in Mount Thomas now and reporter Blake Finlayson. Blake, what's the latest there?
Yes, Peter. We have received news of another outbreak. That would be the 3rd fire today.
Is there any indication whether this fire has been deliberately lit?
We can't confirm that just at the moment.
Who is that talking to Dan Ryder?
Our mate Neil.
What's he doing out there?
Oh, making friends, influencing people.
At the moment, but should have some time to talk with us shortly.
Now, Blake, what is the location of this latest fire?
We don't know that, Peter. We're still awaiting an announcement of any details. Mr. Ryder, can you confirm that there is another fire?
Yes, we've just had a report of a new fire sweeping up Ketcher's Gorge. It's heading up the eastern face of Rock
Ketcher's Gorge.
It's a fairly isolated area.
Thank you. CFA Brigade Captain.
Joe and Jonesy are out there. Better get on with them.
Mount Thomas 900 to Mount Thomas 308. Are you receiving me? Over.
They'll be right. They're not stupid.
Mount Thomas 900 to Mount Thomas 308. Are you receiving me? Over. 308. Are you receiving me? Over. We don't want to tie up a truck. Just take us out there with you.
Look, I've just pulled the tanker out. The wind's pushed the fire front up the gorge.
Just the two of us. We won't get in your way.
Look, trust me, you do not want to be anywhere near the gorge at the moment.
Dan, we've got 2 people out there.
And I'm responsible for a hell of a lot more than that. Now, look, if you'll excuse
We're going out there with or without your approval.
Even if I did take you out there, do you have any idea where to start looking? I'm sorry.
Okay?
Yeah, I just...
Come on, just back.
Police members are missing in the path of the fire.
No comment.
Yeah, come on, Colin, hurry up. Well, can I at least get their names
Here,
then?
back off.
I just phoned D24. Network sites burnt out. The whole radio system was down.
How long?
No idea. But I'll get a mobile relay unit out there and try and get it up and running as soon as possible. You all right, Sergeant? Mount Thomas Police, Senior Sergeant Croydon. Yeah.
You okay?
I'm sorry.
He will get through this, you know.
Who?
You don't have to worry about him.
Just doing my job, that's all. What? You're not worried about Joe?
Of course. Just like I would be if you were out there.
Get over to the Imperial. Prendergast's got Dan Ryder cornered.
And the fire's burned
That's
out.
why I want you to answer some questions.
What's the problem? You're looking at him.
There's no problem. I want to interview a suspect. End of story.
A suspect.
Neil, is this the right place for you?
I just want to ask Mr. Ryder some questions.
Look, I've got a fire to fight.
Fight or light, I didn't quite grab
Neil,
it.
you're not helping.
Butt out, Hashem.
Is he serious?
Hey, you're not going anywhere.
Neil,
son.
no!
Get out!
Paula!
You okay?
Josh! You idiot!
Over here.
It was an accident. I bloody didn't know who it was.
You are seriously out of control.
I still want to talk to you.
Just go, Dan.
I haven't finished
Shut
with him.
up, Neil. Shut up.
Your colleague has a broken jaw. I imagine she's in a lot of pain. They're wiring it now.
I couldn't have hit her that hard.
Well, you did. She'd be well within her rights to have you charged with assault.
It was an accident. You've been in the force a while. You know what it's like. Someone grabs you from behind and you act instinctively.
Well, by breaking their jaw?
Well, I must have hit her harder than I thought. I was wound up.
Oh, wound up is something of an understatement, isn't it?
I take my job seriously.
I'm sure you do. So do I. That is no excuse.
You've already had one crazy from the CFA lighting fires just to get his face on television.
And killing himself in the process.
Well, how do you know you don't have another one? 3 fires today. 3. None of them lit themselves.
I can't see Dan Ryder as an arsonist.
Yeah, well, we won't know, will we? Until I get a chance to talk to
Do you have any evidence?
I have suspicions, Tom. That's how I work. Well, I'm not being hampered by the local CI.
I'll speak to PJ.
Not before time.
He assaults one of his members, and I'm the one getting a lecture.
He has the best clean-up rate of anyone in the arson squad.
Oh, yeah, he's a living
And
legend.
he is currently working on an understandably short fuse, and so are you.
Me?
All I'm saying is, back off a bit.
Our wing is still searching.
No sign of anything?
Nothing we can do except wait.
I don't suppose we've heard anything yet from Stuart.
No, I can't. He hasn't come down yet. No, just hang on. Oh, and Tom, look, he's just surfaced, and I'll get him to call you back, eh? Yeah.
Ben. G'day. Can I get a comment from you on the house fire?
Look, I don't want to talk about that.
Well, it's just there's a rumour going around that you were responsible.
No.
I mean, people are saying that the firebugs were inspired by the initial blaze, which I guess would make the whole thing your fault.
Look, he said he doesn't want to talk about it. Now get the hell out of here.
I'm just doing my job.
No, you're harassing people. Now get out.
I'm collecting news.
Chris, fix it for a sec.
I reckon he's a bit of a grog artist, is that right?
Absolutely not. Now, would you please leave my pub?
That's what it looks like from here. Was he on the terps when he lit the fire?
Look, Chris, I am busy. I'm busy. Look. Yeah. Yeah, all right, okay. Okay. Yeah, that'll be right. Suck down some more booze. That'll make everything all right.
Just leave me alone. It'll be okay.
No, it won't. It most definitely will not be okay, but you don't care. I mean, why would you? You're pathetic, mate. I want you back at work, God knows why.
Where have you been?
Oh, no, we're useful.
Did you hit him?
No, I didn't hit him.
Pity. Might have got it out of your system.
Air Wing have spotted the four-wheel drive. They're heading south along Ketcher's Gorge Road. You coming?
Sergeant, can we get a comment on the two missing...
No. Dad, where are they?
It's okay. We've heard from the air wing, and the police vehicle's headed this way.
Are they all right?
But all I've got is that they're both in the vehicle. The only problem is the fire's cut the track, and we've got no radio contact to warn them.
Well, can we get them to turn around?
Look, I've called in Elvis. They're going to try and clear a path through the fire front. Look, it's risky, but it's the only shot we've got.
Drive straight into a bushfire.
You know, Joe, if she was chasing the crook, she'd never give up. Stubborn, big-headed. Too much courage for her own good.
You really do care about her, don't you?
I wouldn't want to lose her.
Can't stand this.
PJ! The two missing police officers appear to have made it through the wall of fire.
Okay. What?
You all right?
Where's Constable Jones?
Don't ask me.
He's still out there. I couldn't find him. We chased him up the fire trail for a while, but the smoke was getting thicker and Jonesy thought we should turn back.
Why didn't you?
Because we found his panel van.
There's no sign of him. He's left the keys in the ignition.
Well, no sign of the strongbox either, or the fancy camera.
Idiot, where's he gone?
But more importantly, what's he done with the strongbox?
Well, who cares? It's just a thing.
Not to Madge Harcourt, it's not.
He could get burnt to a crisp out here.
It all serves him right.
Unless he thought to go towards the river. Come on!
Police! Stay where you are!
Oh, nice.
Well, how was I supposed to know he's...
Hey, mate, come back! The fire's coming this way! Fantastic.
Jonesy! Gotta get out of here, Jonesy! Jonesy? Is that you?
Oh, don't shoot! Don't shoot.
Where is he?
I don't know.
You seen him?
Look, I don't know. I doubled back. I must have lost him.
Get in the bloody car. Jonesy! Jonesy! I've got him! We've got to get out of here! Jonesy! I called out for ages. I just made sure he'd at least be able to find his way back to the panel van. Jonesy! I waited as long as I could, boss. I had a suspect in custody. I didn't know what else to do, I'm sorry.
Why don't you take a bit of time, clean yourself up?
I'm okay, I'd rather keep working at least until...
Let's see what Ted Lucas has got to say for himself. If we find you've done anything at all to harm Constable Jones...
I never touched him, I swear.
You recognise this?
No.
You were prepared to dump Madge's strongbox, but you weren't prepared to part with this.
I got nothing to say.
I don't blame you for hanging on to it. Get some good footage. Edit on Shane's laptop. Sell it to the television.
We've got enough to charge you with burglary and 3 counts of theft.
You catch a magistrate on a bad day, you're going to do time inside.
You got nothing?
We caught you red-handed with stolen goods, Ted. We got plenty.
I'm not a criminal.
You just looted your neighbours' houses during a natural disaster, that's all.
Is there a way... can we make a deal?
It's way past that stage, mate.
What if I help you guys catch whoever it is lighting these fires?
Said he shot this in Flat Gully this morning.
What's that?
It's a candle fuse. Could have been burning for an hour or more.
Giving our firebug plenty of time to get away.
Or to light another fire.
She's right. We've been assuming all along that we've got at least 2 more arsonists, but maybe there is only one.
So he sets this up in Flat Gully, then heads for Widgera using a shorter candle, so the fire starts simultaneously.
Why?
Because he's a sick bastard and he's playing with us.
Could the sick bastard be Ted? Yeah, I mean, maybe he lit this himself to get some exclusive footage.
Let's have another look at it. You would have to ask how he knew that the candle fuse was there.
Are you suggesting that he also lit the Ketcher's Gorge fire and then ran into it?
Where'd you get this?
From our looting suspect.
Well, where are you keeping it from?
Oh, hang on, Neil, we're not keeping it
No, you hang on. Now, I thought we agreed that I'd get no more interference from Pretty Boy here. Because I've had it up to here with you lot. You know, I want that tape. I want access to your suspect, and I want him now.
I don't appreciate you
Well,
barging
I
in
don't
here.
care. Some toe rag is getting his rocks off, burning down your town, Tom. Now, do you want him stopped or don't you?
His name's Ted Lucas.
Mount Thomas 900 to VKC. Mount Thomas 900 to VKC.
You'll be okay.
Why couldn't he stay near the car?
Why did you marry Josh?
I don't know.
Well, office relations have really improved while I've been away.
Just got something in my eye.
Right, so what's been going on?
You really care, do you?
Well, look, I'm back, aren't I?
Whoopie-doo.
PJ.
So, any news, Neil?
You're joking.
What's his problem? Fire. Makes some people angry. I know how he feels. Okay, Ted?
Don't hit me. Please don't hit me.
Well, I wasn't about to. I just wanted to ask you about your chat with Detective Sergeant Prendergast.
He's crazy. Off his face.
What did you tell him?
He told me not to say.
Come on, Ted, you can tell us.
No way.
Look, I just saved your life, Ted. That must be worth something.
He'll kill me.
He's not that crazy.
You didn't hear him saying what he was going to do to that firebug when he catches him.
What firebug?
He is dead set mental.
You think Neil's suspect's in danger?
I do.
So, we've got no idea who this Prendergast character is investigating.
Does it look like we do?
It was Dan Ryder for a while.
I don't think Dan's in the frame, but we can't rule out all the other CFA blokes.
Hardly. It'd be like looking for a needle in a haystack.
Okay, well, Neil's certainly been getting up people's noses down at the pub.
Surprised you noticed.
If we can backtrack his investigation, maybe we can get some idea about who he suspects.
Good idea.
I can go down the pub, if you like, and do some asking around.
Yeah, that'd be right.
PJ, Go and see what you can find out. Can I have a word? Have I got a problem?
Sorry?
This is a very small team, PJ. It only works effectively if we all pull together. So, can you pull together with Stuart? I mean, I'm one member down already. I don't need this.
Keep your shirt on.
PJ.
Okay, sorry. The guy got drunk and burned my house down. I'm not supposed to be irritated. Well, we'll just play happy families, huh?
A few less smart remarks might help.
The Mount Thomas fires are still burning out of control. 4 firefighting units across the border from New South Wales to assist.
Mount Thomas 900 receiving.
You're back on the air, Mount Thomas. Sorry for the delay. The latest blaze sweeps through Ketch's Gorge.
Received that, over. Mount Thomas 900 to Mount Thomas 3080. Are you receiving me? Over.
Look, the radio might be out of his reach. Just give him a minute, okay?
Don't worry, it's official business. Neil Prendergast, he was in here earlier.
Yeah?
No idea who he's been talking to? Neil was in about 20 minutes ago asking about kids on bikes.
Kids on bikes?
Very helpful.
Yes, it is a pretty large field.
What not if you add it to his other theory?
Which is?
Well, the whole fame junkie thing that arsonists like to be in the action.
Go on.
Shane Franklin?
There's a firebug? No.
He's a kid and he rides a bike.
And he was at our fine.
What about kids in the media? Hayden O'Rourke owns a bike and he's been in the thick of everything for the last 2 days.
All right, we've got two possibles. Sergeant, why don't you and Stuart go and check out Hayden?
What about Shane?
And as I was about to say, PJ, perhaps you and Parrish might like to go and talk to your little mate.
Shane will be in his office.
Office? Don't stop, please. You're wetting yourself, are you, Sonny? Well, if you play with fire, you've got to be man enough to take the consequences.
What the hell are you doing?
Don't you try and stop me.
Is that you, Detective Hasham?
It's all right, Shane. The detective sergeant's just trying to scare you.
No, I'm not. I'm going to give this little toe rag a taste of his own medicine.
You don't want to do that.
Don't tell me what I want to do.
Is he allowed to intimidate a suspect?
Shane, just shut up.
This kid is scum. This kid. He lights fires in the middle of a bushfire. Now, what sort of warped mind is that? He deserves to burn in hell.
Quite right, Neil, if you can prove he lit him.
I don't need proof. I can smell a firebug. Stinking little predators. Destroying good land, good people.
Good people like your mate, right?
Yeah, that's right. He's the best bloke I ever worked with. And where is he now? He's in a wheelchair because...
Neil, you've got every right to be angry. I've been angry too, mate. But it's a bad combination, being angry and being a copper. Makes you lose your objectivity.
I'm objective.
Yeah? Is that why you threatened to torch some kid you don't even know? Now, you're a good man. But you need some help.
I don't know what to do.
Mount Thomas 258 to Mount Thomas 900.
Mount Thomas 900, go ahead.
We found Hayden O'Rourke. We had him under surveillance. He's just heading into bushland off Willow Creek Road.
He's heading off. That's about enough. You want to do the honours?
Hey. That's an interesting device you've got there.
Care to explain what it's for?
Am I under arrest? What do you reckon? Get up.
And you sure there are no more of these candle fuses out there, ready to ignite?
Just this one?
And the 2 from this morning.
3? I did Ketch's Gorge as well.
We have a police colleague trapped in Ketch's Gorge right now.
Well, I didn't know.
Didn't know what? That he was there, or that fire destroys people as well as property? Excuse me.
Carry on, Senior.
Thing is, we just don't understand why you do it.
Don't know.
Not good enough, son. This device took a lot of time and effort. There must have been some reason.
You wouldn't understand.
Try us.
You ever sat next to a fire and just looked at the flames?
Yeah, we've all done that.
Don't you think it's beautiful? Nothing can beat it.
Except a few brave men.
No, they can control it for a while, but it never goes away. It's always there, just waiting to burst out again.
You can be fascinated by flame without wanting to go around starting bushfires.
If it's a bushfire, I mean, that's the biggest fire you're ever going to see.
There are much less destructive ways to get a sexual thrill, Hayden.
I told you wouldn't understand.
Oh, we understand, all right. We just wish we didn't.
Come on. This is the stuff you used to light the fire. Should match the others.
So you called our second arsonist.
Well, me and the sergeant.
Mount Thomas Police Station.
Well done.
Gallagher speaking.
Look, I'm really sorry about your house. If there's anything that I can do...
Ben, it was just a house. A house, and we all got out.
Yeah, thanks to you.
Anyway, it was insured.
Look, I want you to know I'm on the wagon from now on.
Good.
That's right.
I'll believe that when I say it.
Any word on Jones?
Airwing's doing a flyover at 5:30.
Just a minute. Did you find Mr. Earnshaw's mobile phone on Ted Lucas?
No, I must have left it in his panel bed.
Mr. Earnshaw, have you got that number? Yeah. Yep. Yep, we'll get straight back to you with that.
Panel bed.
Exactly.
Hello, this is Peter Earnshaw. I can't get to the phone right now.
Ted could have thrown the phone out the window. Could be anywhere.
Get on to Lucas and find out.
Hello?
Evan?
I couldn't find the phone. It stopped ringing in the car before I could get to it.
Where are you?
I'm in the river. The fire's coming right through. It's getting a bit hairy in here. The fire's coming right through the gully.
Whereabouts in the river?
Just below McDougall Rock.
McDougall Rock!
Right.
Evan?
Tess, if I
Don't even say that. You there?
We want peace. Just...
Don't ever do that again. Ever.
Fires continue to rage unabated in the Kentish.
How did you find your way back to the panel van through that?
I finally heard the din.
A national park spokesman.
Could have left a decent station on. They were yodelling by the time I got back there.
Probably the first time yodeling's come in useful.
And I almost killed myself trying to retrieve Madge's priceless valuables, and you slackers haven't even returned it yet.
We have been slightly busy.
Oh, do it now.
I'll come with you.
No, you won't. You'll sit still.
Maybe that's not such a bad idea.
Precious valuables.
This is one of the few photographs I have of my dad. Wasn't he dashing?
Very.
What's more valuable than your memories, huh?
We out of tea bags.
Uh-huh. I'll learn to make you the real thing.
You better watch out, all this special treatment, people might talk.
Let them.
Tess, just one question.
Don't.
Why did you marry him?
Because... What's that?
I can't be, can it?
Oh, I don't believe it.
Grace said she was going to pray for rain, but I didn't think...
I've never seen anything so beautiful in all my life.
Me neither.
Check it out.
All right, come on. Back to work.